Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. You know, they'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya.
My name is Roger Williams, originally Jamaica, West Indies, currently living in Long Island, New York. The overall experience has been amazing. We've visited so many sites, starting out with Johannesburg, and now I'm currently in Cape Town. My favorite part would say has been the African safari and visiting Table Mountain in Cape Town. The real South Africa has been amazing. They've been so supportive in ways of organizing this whole trip. I would have to say I would definitely recommend, if you wanted to visit South Africa, I would definitely recommend using it through the real South Africa. The winery here is amazing. So far I've had 4 different types of wines, 3 white wines and 1 red, but it's amazing, and you guys would definitely enjoy it, just visiting this winery. If they wanted to have the experience of visiting Africa, South Africa would probably be a good start. It has all the amenities of America that of America that you would be used to. So if you want an easy transition and not get a culture shock, South Africa would be a good start. Just come on out to South Africa. You'll be amazed and you'll definitely enjoy it. And that's all I have to say.
My name is Quebina Bryant, but most people call me Adam. I'm from Reading, Pennsylvania. I'm a traveler by nature, always have been all over the country, and I've been out of the country one other time. This is by far the best trip I've ever been on. Everything is incredible here. Once in a lifetime trip, and I'd love to be able to do something like this every year. Everything is very, very organized. Everything flows very well, one thing into the next thing. So I think they did an excellent job at putting this whole thing together. My favorite things were the views. So the landscapes are the most amazing thing I've ever seen. Like the mountains are huge and just so majestic. And then also the animals. Like I'm a big wildlife person, so I got to see all types of animals here that I grew up watching on National Geographic or the Animal Planet. So I got a chance to see a lot of things. It's been amazing. I would say just take a chance, take a plunge. You only get to live so long, you know. I would say just come here and don't be afraid. It's been by far, I mean, as a conservative person who is, they don't take a whole lot of risks, I guess I would say. At least not unnecessary ones. I think that this was by far one of the best risks I've ever taken. It was well rewarding.
What did you think about Robben Island?
There seems to be a lot of emotion still kind of left over there. You can kind of feel it in the air when you're over there by the water, on the waterfront, and you're looking across over at Tabletop Mountain. You can feel a sense of desperation almost, and like it's like a trapped feeling, because like there's no way there's no way you would be able to swim across, and it's just like everything just seems so distant, everything seems so far. So it's just a place that I would never want to be unless you know, I could get back and forth on my own. But I can't even imagine being stuck there for years at a time.
My name is Connie and I am from the UK. I feel great being on this trip. South Africa is a lovely, lovely place to be and to visit. The way the real South Africa put together the trip is wonderful. It has brought together many different people and people from different countries. It's not just aimed at one particular country. Anybody can come on the trip. Being on the continent and seeing that what I was shown when I was at home is not the South Africa that I'm seeing on the ground. Everything is so beautiful. We have modern buildings here. And I've seen, I think every make of a car that there is, I've seen wonderful cars, brand new cars, cars in good working condition, because what I'd seen made me think that you couldn't get good cars on the continent. And I'm finding that's not true. They do have lovely, beautiful cars. The food is great. The people are really wonderful. They are warm, they are loving, they are kind and really, really helpful.
So Marvin from Boston, Massachusetts. So experience has been surreal. As soon as we came in, we're well accommodated. Locals are amazing and hospitality is through the roof. Nothing like I've experienced back in the States. It's really easy to connect with our brothers and sisters out here. They really miss us and revere us, and they wish many more of us would come back home. South Africa is probably the most complimentary country in comparison to America, so we'd be able to relate with the struggles of our brothers and sisters here the most when it comes to apartheid and segregation in that sense. There are many brothers and sisters from neighboring countries who come here and for the opportunities and jobs, and we're a global African family, and they love when we come home. Every day is a new adventure. The days are long and wide, and it's endless. Great experiences. Yeah.
Any favorite part of your trip?
Favorite part would be the safari and walking around, kind of meeting, chatting with the locals, and kind of getting different perspectives and life experiences from other people's lives. Also the wine tasting, Twani and the Seven Sisters wine vineyard is very informative, and the wine is through the roof.
The name is Kennard Lipscomb. I'm a resident of Huntington Beach, California. Lived in California all my life. My second time in Africa, first time in Cape Town, not the last. I've been to wineries in the past, and this is amazing that it's a black-owned wineries with the sisters, and I'm getting an education on wine. I've bought many glasses for many a woman, but finally getting an education on the different types of wines and the way to sip them, the ways to view them and smell them. So I'm getting an education of all the things that I've done in the past. I was inspired long ago, back since before September of 2020, to come to South Africa because of the Phil Scott show. And a great experience. Want to come here back on my own and definitely look at retirement possibilities. I got a few years left of work, and it's like I got to find some place to retire, and this is definitely a nice spot, and just need to come here a little bit more and find out some things and to see if this is a place I would want to retire. The tour is amazing. There are things that didn't think I was going to discover that I was able to. The people are great. We have this, it's like a village of us that have all come together from all over the world, from the U.S., and it's just a great experience. Like I said, they're people that you'll stay in contact with for the rest of your life. You have shared similar interests, and they're friends for life. And just basically, I'd like to thank the RealSouthAfrica.com and Philip Scott for giving me the motivation to come here on my own.
My name is Cherie Jackson. This is my husband, Teron Jackson. This is our first visit to South Africa. We visited Johannesburg, and now we're here in Cape Town. Currently we're at the Seven Sisters Winery. a wine tasting event. And our entire experience of the trip has been quite wonderful. We enjoyed the atmosphere, the community, the people. It's beautiful. I really recommend that everyone definitely make that commitment and do it for yourself and come to South Africa. It'll totally be worth it, and you will be very, very happy that you did, because we certainly are. The touring through the real South Africa, they made everything easy and convenient. They set us up with great accommodations, and we've been able to communicate, and they've been very responsive in assisting us with needs as they arise. And so we definitely recommend contacting them. This is, I think, their first time doing a tour group, but I know that for independent travel, they're really, really great at meeting that person's needs and assisting them with really having an individual and unique experience. The winery, the Seven Sisters Winery, is quite beautiful, actually. It's really, really nice. One of the sisters, Vivian, she gave a presentation about how they started. She didn't start off as a wine connoisseur. She did this pretty much to establish a heritage and a foundation for her family, so they can build upon it, and everyone could really establish themselves in a business that's predominantly male-oriented. So this is quite an adventure and a trek for them to take on, and it's a great experience. It's beautiful, very welcoming. It's like being welcomed into someone's home, and so we definitely recommend, if you come to Cape Town, that you must go to the Seven Sisters Winery. Cheers!